Evening all. How are we? Hope we are all doing well. Disturbed, good evening. Pete, good evening. I think I'm on time for a change. Ah, just checking you can hear me. What is that emoji for, Pete? Thanks, I think. iSimulator YouTuber. $31. Yeah, late. It started on time for me. We'll call it the lag. We'll call it the delay, yeah? It's you. Oh, oh, you're not feeling it today, Pete. Right. Let's get into, for some reason, go. Right. Let's go. So, you should see the game. There we are. Fantastic. Have you got game sound? No. Now you have. Because I'd got it turned off because I was doing some timber bourning. Evening, Surdees. You're not early, you're late. Yeah, true. I don't know why I'm walking. Right, so we've got the rollers ready to roll the barley. We've got the John Deere somewhere. There it is. Cultivating in the sorghum stalks. I like this, that you can sort of ride along, but it really does confuse me. In fact, let's park some stuff. Park that for now as well. There we go. Right, what were we doing? That way. Go. Mojo Jojo. Evening. You're gonna lose game sound just for a second whilst I do that. There we go. That's better. That's better. So the plan for tonight is to get this finished drilling. Let's sort the time out as well. Hopefully get it rolled and then potentially start in what was the sorghum field. I think. So we're just doing the hopefully we're just doing the normal sort of stream tonight, not the whatchamacallit one. Vertical, that's the badger. Oh, it puts the logo far too big, you can't see the dials. Need to sort that for another time. I'd only just clocked that. I'm running the chat through YouTube tonight rather than trying to have 50 different widgets open on OBS, so we'll see how we get on. Working alright so far. Stream is excellent connection, which is helpful. Not so sure about the content. It's very subtle, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I am a subtle person. Honest. So, we don't have much left to do. It's a deceivingly big field, as per most fields on this map, to be fair. I'm hoping we can get it done with what we've got left in the drill, but we'll see. I think there's maybe I don't think there's anything left at the yard, actually. There might be some fertiliser, that's about it, but we'll see. We'll manage. The funds are looking low for me. But I suppose, yeah, we're not doing too bad. I don't think there's anything we need to buy just yet, so should be good. Should be good. Yeah, this is everything. Oh, yeah, I suppose I should mention that, really. So I'm now very lucky to be partnered with G Portal. So yeah, I have got, let me see if I can do it. I should be able to do it, shouldn't I? There we go. There is the reference link. 10% off your servers. I'm going to set up a community one. Not sure how I'm defining community at the minute. I think it's going to be you need to be on the Discord job. I've got a map in mind. It's just having the time to get it all set up and just see how it runs, really. So yes, you will see the odd bit of brand placement, I guess you'd say, but yeah, it's very, very cool. So yeah, if you want the server, click on the link below and you can get 10% off. There you go, that's my sales pitch done. I am halved. How long has the John Deere got left? Eagles, it's Oak Sunday, baby. Oh dear. It kind of works now with Alma Friday. I've got that used to saying it that yeah, it still makes me chuckle. Alma Friday, baby. The Oak Sunday. Yeah. Thought I'd try a slightly different slot this week, but I was informed that I should by my trusted advisor. Because I think it was a bit early before, and sort of clashes when we'll start an argument now. Tea time. Not dinner time, it's tea time. So yeah, thought I'd go a bit later, and I had a chance to have a nap. So you know, getting old. Did a peep. I think actually probably did a peep today. I got up about 10 to 6, downstairs, had a coffee, sat down, and went back to sleep. Yeah. Proper old man. Dinner time. No. Dinner time is at dinner. Like school dinners, Sunday dinner, you know, Christmas dinner. Oh dear. We'll be starting on what you call a round shaped piece of bread next. FSB. Hello mate, how are you? Are you relaxing now? Are you playing the game? Or are you starting other projects? It's just terrible. Oh, Pete. You're not in the best of, having the best of luck at the minute, are you, mate? Like lunch break at work. No, it's dinner break. I knew if somebody was going to question it, it was going to be you. Right. Done. Perfect. Did we miss any bits? Let's have a look. Not bad for relatively half manual. Then I don't, I'm going to watch some more movies tonight. Don't blame you. We unsubscribes again. Wait for a hospital report about a chest. Well, I hope they get you in soon, mate. And they don't fob you off. Not that I don't. Not that I think that you'd let them. What was I going to say? We have started watching Yellowstone, and then we've gone back and inadvertently watched the what's it called? First series of the Freddie Flintoff Field of Dreams thing. So we've watched the first season, and we've watched about half of the one post accident. Thinking heck, poor bloke. Stop, didn't crash. So yes, need to make sure we go back and watch the rest of it, because you know they're a troubled bunch of kids, I guess you'd say. Blimey, he has got the patience of a saint. Right, I do like this mod. It's very, very swing aroundy. Right, are we down? Yes. This is going to get. He smashed his face with pretty. There's a part of it where I don't know if you've watched it. He's lying in bed, and I think it was. I can't remember how many months after, but he looked pretty beat up. He sounds exactly. It sounds daft with the amount of trauma the bloke's had to his face. You'd think he'd end up sounding different, but he's just exactly the same Freddy. Albeit, you know, he says in the program how he's just very sort of probably more mental and damaged, he's having nightmares and stuff. But yeah, it's a good watch. Elite Farming, good evening. Thank you for joining. But at least the stones are going in. Thank goodness. Well, make sure we actually get right to the edge, shall we? Everything's looking steady. Just check in. The internet this week has been in and out, on and off. Just randomly just stops, goes to orange flashing light, thinks about it for a bit, comes back. Even after a reboot and an unplug, it's not been overly stable. So I wonder whether... Ain't anything too glorious if we've got a legacy. Oh, yeah, the sound sometimes. Oh. Yeah. I'm wondering whether or not to put this guy on a hired helper and start drilling. What was the sorghum field? Oh no, we were going to put that to... Were we going to put that to corn? I think we were. Let me just put some cruise control on. Playing on and end up with a 5th man PE. Well, yeah, I mean, I've done the speed check and it's it's what it should be. We're in the middle of nowhere, so you know, it's like 50 download and 18 up, I think is the absolute maximum. It's just that, yeah, I suppose I could. I'll bring them up. Right, so we got grass in 2 fields. We've got sugar beet. Ah, that was it, wasn't it? We're going to do the... Yeah, that was right. We've got hay silage. Maize silage. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be corn, so there's no rush for that whatsoever. If anything, we could potentially stick a load of fertiliser on it. I reckon that might be a good idea. Nice weather, so can't complain. It has been alright, to be fair, isn't it? This, like this today, is alright. I'm okay with that. Not too hot. And bit of a breeze. And I 27 from 7 down. Wowzers. I was looking... I was on Evening Jeff. I was on, I was watching Argsy's stream last night, and he was, he'd kill you, he'd kill me for saying it, but it's there, it's online. The first 40 minutes, he was having some real connection issues, and I'm thinking I'm trying to do 2 things at once. No. He was then dropped off and put it onto his Starlink, which fixed the problem. Not necessarily, obviously, but I had a look. Wow, it's expensive. It's like £75 a month, and then I can't remember what the box was. Like the unit, 200 and something quid, maybe more. Right. Don't bother. No, thank you. Chris, good evening. Go to the house. It's a bit somewhere rest up for the horrors of Monday. Horrors of a Monday. See, I'd love to do a 4-day week. Well, I'd only do 4.5 as it is, so I can't really knock it down much more. Yeah, can't remember if I'd looked before, but I guess, yeah. I suppose if, you know, if you, maybe if you're a business, it might be worth it. Because hasn't Ollie Blogs got it? It's ridiculous. If you know, I'm surprised the Eagles hasn't piped up yet. But 0 days a week. How very rude. Those guys get ridiculous speeds onto mainland. You know, it's just ridiculous. Business expense, yeah. Stick it through as a business expense. Need it for streaming. How did you manage all those years before you started doing this? I was still on dial-up. Just thinking about the noise that mate used to make. Yeah, yeah, that free thinking, that'll get you in trouble, that will. Plenty of wildlife about today, blinking heck. She would not, I'll bet. Most stores have fibre. What speed are you running at though, Eagles? We'll do another headland. Oh, he's done it there, sorry. Living here can get 50 megabits. I thought it was, who was saying it was like they were into the hundreds? It's not really. They'll get there, it's just time it takes. Oh, 500, yeah, that's it, exactly. 500, 500, not fair. Go this side, and then we'll catch that bit at the end, I think. That money is that's fine. 35 is probably relatively close to what we pay now. I don't actually know. Should do, really. $500 up would be awesome. I mean, the download is alright. I'm not too fussed, really. Updates are a bit slow and stuff like that, but you know, big files, especially if you now everything comes digitally. To 50 up, 1k, really? I think I've got time on my hands. That's just ridiculous speed. Thing is, you can think. I think the problem is where we are. You could join one that says, you know, we'll offer you 100 and whatever, but the infrastructure's not there to support it, which is really quite annoying. Oh dear. It might have reversed a tad fast there. We call that a lag spike. I do like these rollers. It feels like we're actually shifting. while we're doing it. I mean, it used to take me, going back to, I don't know, say 9 months. It used to take hours to upload a video. Absolute hours. And then by tweaking settings in, whatchamacallit, Resolve. I don't know whether that's made a difference with the type of upload or what, but no, we don't want that one. It's a lot quicker, but it could be better. 1,000. I suppose that's fair enough. Like I say, I think it's just the infrastructure, isn't it? It needs to be rolled out to more rural places. Maybe 3-point link. I think I've tated it already. Right. There we go. That's better. Right. Pay for 900 down. I've got a hold. Oh. See that? Oh, see that? You can complain about that, can't you? If they're constantly not meeting the specified speeds, then you should be able to get your money back. Marnux, did see your message on Discord. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to have a look. Marnux is a budding map maker, and yeah, get to have a look at it. Quite excited, mate. I've seen all the pictures. Jan, good evening. Let's lift this up and crack on a bit more then. I love this tractor, it's awesome. Turns like a barge. It's awesome. Oh, you're making more changes to it, Marnix, is that why? It does. From the pictures I've seen, it's tea time to the seas. Oh dear. You forgot to enable the water. Oh. Never mind. Minor detail. Enjoy your food. Seas. It's supposed to be minimum 700. Oh, Pete, well, you've got grounds to have them about that. Why is that not rolling in? You will get a new version later on. Cool. Fine by me. Ah. Still improving. Hey. I can leave random floating tyres in front of the grain dryer, then yeah. Forgetting to enable the water is, yeah, we'll let you off. I couldn't believe that. It took me so long to find it. That's tea. Yeah, double meaning. Oh dear. Oh, isn't the English language funny? The bottleneck on the other end. Yeah, I guess there's... I suppose really it's what you use, isn't it? I know everyone likes everything nice and quick. But yeah, I mean, we manage. It's not horrendous. You can do the old Netflix and Prime and all that lot, so all that works So, can't grumble. Can he grumble? How long has that got? 23 minutes. That is superb. Because I think what... I'm just trying to think what it's going to be best to actually do next. Don't think we've got anything to hang around for in this year. Potentially a cut of grass, some late grass maybe. We might get that done, but I think we are on, what are we on? We are on two days, so we need to get this rolled first. More farming would be a decent idea. Sabbath Kiwi. Hello, buddy. I am going to... You'll lose sound for a moment because I can do this sort of thing now, can't I? Let's put that in there. Go and have a look at Sabbath's channel. He does some fantastic videos. I'm rather liking the latest series. You like zombies and you like farming, then you're onto a winner. What am I rolling in tonight? It's not money. So this is barley. Roll in the barley. So I reckon, yeah, so the cunning plan, we'll get this rolled. We will then skip to October. Yeah. See if we can cut the grass. And then that might be stream. The other thing that we're going to have to do at some point is harvest those beets. Might need to I don't know, maybe they randomly get wiped out by a disease, but we do need them for the cows, to be fair. So yeah, need to think of a way to harvest them that is not going to completely be soul destroying. We might have to borrow Disturbed's DeLorean and transport a Mark Thor harvester back. Zombie farming, interesting. It's good how he does it, to be fair. Imagination required. Oh, that's Disturbed out then. Fields of zombies at sundown. Most versus combined. That was a good sequence. That was a good sequence. See. As in, like they harvested, like they drove through the zombies with the combine on. I do need a KS6B. I think we could do with a fleet of them. In fact, years, I'm going to find that. Hey, you can say that. Yeah, I forgot you could say that, can't you? You know me so well. Need to convert a corn header to cut beets and potatoes. That's never a thing, is it? Killing zombies with a combine. You need to lure in with the trailer then. I think you need a very big trailer for that thing. I think just that you don't even need to go mad with that thing. You can just that little bit quicker speed, sort of 12 mile an hour. Job's a good one. Job's a good one. The only thing to be, we're not getting all the stones, which is mildly annoying. No, it's not a thing unless you want just want the leaves. That's a shame. That could have made it really quite easy. Sugar beet leaves. Oh, we'll find a way. We'll just get a spade. I know of a bunker anyway that I can put them in. Should be able to stretch to one of those. How's Harold doing in the other field? I think it might actually be a Henrietta. Fleet of KSB. I think we're gonna get in a contracting company to come and harvest those sugar beet. I think that is a cunning plan. Apparently they've got 20 of them. Watch out for tyres. That was the grain dryer. Thanks, Pete. And like I said, it took me far too long to find it. But no, Giants didn't find it either, so, you know. It's my fault, though. I should have just moved everything and not just the visual part of the tyre. Never mind. Nobody else has spotted it. So, F12 contracting. Yeah, yeah. Hey, that's a good name for a contracting company, that is. No, we'll do it. We will do it ourselves. With the help of contractors. With machinery. That we can just pay a pittance. You never know with you. Oh. Farm travelling contractors. The TTTC. Yeah. They're well known around these parts. Huh. I hadn't realised, you know, that... I have a bit of a browse at work. LinkedIn. So, years ago... we'll talk about LinkedIn. So, years ago, it used to be... I need a new job. I'll go on LinkedIn. Right? Like everything now, everybody puts their whole life on there and all this sort of absolute rubbish. But Giants are on there, so I thought, oh, okay, I followed them. And I mentioned this in the video, so if you haven't watched it, why not? The Giants were mentioned by another company. I can't remember who it was. And they said, oh, it's a strange requirement for a job role. And you sort of click on the link and follow it through. And there's a company in the States that are doing autonomous tractors and gear and stuff like that. So, and it's the support, what do you call it? The support network for that sort of thing. And it says that one of the requirements is must have however many hours of playing FS19 or FS22. I thought I could do that, but I'm not in wherever it was. I can't remember it was now. Somewhere in the States, which is very, very vague, I know. But yeah, I thought, how cool was that? Linked to his Facebook. It is. It's horrendous. I'm surprised no one spotted that time before. I am Eagles. I think it's had about 30 something thousand downloads. So yeah, no one's mentioned it. And like I say, it doesn't even sort of within GE, even if you put like the wireframe on, it doesn't show up until you actually click on that part of the tyre and have a look. So yeah, I don't know. If I was going to do an update, then I'd have a look to send it properly. But the things I want to do probably need a different model shed. Is all I'm going to say. Because I've got an idea. We'll see. I think now it'd probably be wait till maybe do a pack of them for FS25 maybe, if I can work out how to do everything for FS25. That is, who knows. I nearly said then I'm going to crack on and do this and I'll be back with you. That's the recording part of me. Learning Blender. No, not learning Blender. Borrowing assets. Haha. You can press the play button in GH to show physics. And you? I didn't know that. Is that a physics though, the collision? Probably, yeah, probably, yeah. I didn't know that, Marnix, so I will have to have a look at that. Every time I've played the play button before, it's just scooted me off in some different direction. That might be a setting. No, not learning Blender. I think I was watching an Ollie Blogs video and how they've got their drying set up. Like they've got the drying floors, and then they've got the cleaner. So I don't know if to try and do something along those lines. Yeah, don't know. Has anybody looked? That's a proper mod of telling you. It is. Oh, Pete. It'd be so quiet without you. I wouldn't change for the world, mate. I love having you about. What was I saying? Yeah, so I don't know if to try and have a look at doing something like that. Oh, that was it. Has anybody looked at the one that came out in the week? The grain dryer. And what are your thoughts on it? It seemed... I kind of get it. But then you lose quite a bit of crop. Which... don't know. I guess there's different ways to simulate it, isn't it? Just imagine what's going to be like a llama. I know what it's like at Llama because it's just like it was this year. That sounds weird. It feels like it was, well, it was months ago, but it feels like it was ages and ages and ages ago. I downloaded it for a video. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of get it. That if you're drying it down, then the weight would go down. But they do that. I don't understand it enough. It's not. Yeah. I like the way I do it anyway. But no, it looked a nice model, to be fair. Having to fill it with the old auger. Only farms. Where did that come from? Oh dear. I do hope they do Llama again. That would be very cool. Very, very cool. I would probably go anyway. Not to use that mod. I needed stuff. Add art types. Ah, okay. Got you. Oh, okay. See what you might be. Are you trying to recreate your Maze Plus loading screen error thing? Anyone know where the next one is going to be? Okay. Yes, the NEC, or whatever you call it nowadays. I think that's actually still called the NEC, isn't it? Places like the NIA have changed names and stuff like that, but yeah, it'll be NEC. I think that's the proper home for it now. It used to be... It's in the name, isn't it? Can't remember. Ah, it's not... Is it Lancashire? Wish someone would make a proper grain shed driver for FS22. Somebody had a go. Simulated YouTuber. 15th, 16th Jan. Right, it's booked that. It's booked that. Yeah, like I said, I think I'd probably go anyway if there was nothing on. I really enjoyed having a look around last time. If nothing was on, I'd probably just go one day. Don't know, saying that, it's close enough. Let's start saving. I think how much were the tickets last time? It's free. Free ticket and then a stupid amount for car parking. I suppose that is quite a trek. I've booked time off. I thought it was free. He booked the time off. Time off from what? Check your calendar, see if you're free. Dear, oh dear. Really? I'm on my way. Car park was, well, no, to be fair, what was it, 12:50, something like that? I can't remember. Didn't we do it early? I was really unorganised for that. Have you got your tickets? No. Oops. I'm going to Lama. No, you're not, because you didn't sort your tickets out, you stupid boy. Hotel fee. Oh. Unless we crash at yours, can't I? Let me think about that one for a minute. No. There's plenty around there. Connor, have a mooch. There's ones on the airport site. I think there's places not far. I know Disturbed stopped in one that was what, 10-15 minutes away. Disturbed. Somebody was more organised, and that more organised person reminded the unorganised person that they needed to sort their stuff out. Yeah. Nobody was checking it. No, they weren't. The first night, we were that late leaving that, yeah, nobody bothered. And then the second night, I think there might have been a guy on there. I think. Ah, Jan. Oh, dude. Oh, that's awesome, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm sure it was the dude. Yeah, there was a guy on the last night. Because we were a bit sort of earlier leaving, but... Said that last night. There's only 2. Yeah, that's what I thought, because we all worked out together, didn't we? Yeah. Oh dear. Well, we're not far off. The John Deere is also saving. Is nearly done as well, so that's good. Only a 1570 kilometre drive for me, or a plane ride. Well, Eagles, get walking. Pete, it's the terminal left. Yeah, what did? Oh, because it was the meetup, wasn't it? Of course it was. Did we? I can't. Okay, 1500 meters. It's not far in miles. Well, at least it'd sound better. First day they were kicking us out the door. What day did we go for? Oh, I've completed the week. The days were a blur. That's arrested. Ah, Mrs. Cartech. Hello. Behave now, chat. Get me in trouble. No, I haven't forgot that at all. Oh dear. No, I've not at all. Saturday? Huh? I missed something there. Pete just shouting round. Currently the car park is 18 quid without discount for early booking. Thinking heck. That's just daylight robbery. It's worth it though, that is. Jan has very kindly paid my car parking fee. Top man. Oh, Saturday the meetup. Huh? So what days does it fall then? I'll say it was a weekday. It felt like a weekend, Pete. Both me and Disturb said that at the time. It felt like a weekend. It was it a Wednesday and a Thursday? I think it was a Wednesday and a Thursday. Includes potholes though. Oh. Yeah. You wouldn't mind if it was like a pristine car park. Then it wouldn't be so bad. It wasn't, was it? I hadn't long come over from Canada. No, that's right. Yeah, you weren't long back, Pete. I'm sure it was definitely a weekday. I'm sure it might have been a Wednesday and a Thursday, or a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I can't remember. I can't even remember. I'll have a look. Should we have a look? Calendar. Where are you? It was the 17th and 18th? Can't remember this year. It was either a Wednesday and a Thursday, or a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I think I took... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you came up, stopped at that place in Cov that I waved on the way back from work. And then, yeah. 2,396 kilometres to drive. Booking plane tickets. I'm actually quite lucky of where I live then. Because it's about half hour-ish. 17 hours pictures. Now there's an idea. Why didn't I think of that? It's a good shout, Pete. Yes, because you didn't do the... Did you do this? You didn't do the second day, did you, Pete? Right. We're going to head down this one. And you drove home on a Friday. That was it. Yeah. Right. I think there was a portion down here that we hadn't done. We'll do that. And then we'll skip into October, I think. And now for the summer. There we go. On the Friday. No. Yeah, I was to say, yeah. Because we were sat next to each other, weren't we, watching the old panel discussion. It was a great few days, that was. Start speeding up the time a bit. Right, that is us done rolling. Down 3/4 again. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad. Right, let's get that folded up. There we go. This was going to do Agritechnica. That would, yeah. I think when was it Ollie Blogs went and he'd done Lama and he said Agritechnica is just huge, massive. Right, so we're gonna want that can stay there. Oh, okay, mate. Take care. Safe trip. Hope the head stays not too bad. Take care, Jan. Thank you once again, mate. Really, really appreciate that. Right, let's get this one back to the yard also. This is a slower one. Crikey. Right. So what we can do is, I think we're going to mow with the old MB track. I think that can stay there. In fact, let's do a bit of... Yep. Yep. There we go. Right. Right, we need to get through into October. Hopefully the grass will have grown. That'll do. Leave it on ×4. Right. Where's me mower? Has me grass grown? Yes. Yeah, lovely. Probably not max growth state. Oh, sorry, dear. But we do need a bit of. We need to start getting some feed sorted. There we go. That gonna need a weight on it. Seems okay. Right, let's get cutting. Like I say. No, we're gonna cut it. I really like those 4 tracks in that console. Yeah. Again, it's all the licensing, isn't it? And it's a weird one. Oh, you are kidding. Right. Out Milgrath in the rain. Come on. Only we could do this. Skip through those rain showers so you can go out and mow the lawn. Haha. Not. Come on. Don't tell me this is in for all of the day. No. That's better. Right. Let's go. We will do an outward run as well. Oh, missed a bit. Yeah, I think there's going to be. So I think there's going to be a lot of people, or well, let's rephrase that. There's going to be, I think there's going to be quite a few new PC players when the new Farm Sim comes out. You know, the price of the consoles, and Disturbed would tell you better, but you could buy, you know, a decent enough PC. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many people do sort of make that move. Right, let's go. There we go. I spent the morning just tidying stuff up really on the PC and doing the old file scans and stuff. I've been a bit slack with it. Get rid of that. So if you've watched the first stream, this was the field we were ploughing up and sorting out so we could mow the grass, and we are now mowing said grass, which is good. And like I say, I know it's not you know, it's not grown as much as it could, but we do need to get some feed prepared for the cows. Right, we'll go around again, and then we'll swap, go the other direction, and work it that way. I think what we're gonna, I think first, we're gonna have 2 of the food groups, aren't we? We're gonna have sugar beets and either hay or, excuse me, grass silage. Or we split it and we do a bit of both. We could do both. We could do a field of hay and a field of silage. There's a plan. That's what we'll do. We'll have sugar beet, and then we just need to sort out another one. Unless we can get some beet pellets, maybe. Or just buy. Come in. We'll have a think. I'm liking the old MB track. I think it's a good old tractor for the mowing. Like it. If you haven't yet, please leave us a like on the stream. I can see 14 viewers, 14 viewers. Maybe 10 likes. We can do better than that. So what did everybody think to the picture that Giants put up in the week of the Massey and the guy in the wellies and the jacket running towards it? It looked to me like it was hail, just because of the line it was creating. I know there's plenty of speculation about. I'd be interested to know what people think. Right, we'll do a Yui here. Just to make sure we catch everything. There we go. Getting rid of the weeds. For that, tidying it up nicely. It does make me think whether or not that they are going to have the weather effects that could potentially have an effect on, maybe not necessarily the crop, but your ability to do anything with it, by i.e. getting in the field. Maybe not floods. Floods would be, I don't know, very map specific, I suppose. I do think that weather, they made a big thing out of the fog and the what did they call them? The God rays. Could be mud. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of it, I think, you know, and that heat with the new but should we get all of that? With the new way the ground's going to deform, etc., and the fact that they're making the, I'll show it if I can. No, that one. So if you look at the squares, sorry for anyone that's a bit freaked out. If you look at the squares, they're going to be smaller. So therefore, that makes it easier for them to do the deformation part. So maybe the fact that the mud, yeah, like I say, it stops you getting in the field, potentially. Don't know, maybe. I want to pay attention to FS25 stuff. It is all, the thing is, Chris, I kind of agree with that a bit. It's, a lot of it is just speculation, isn't it, at this point, you know, unless you're at an event like FarmCon or GamesCon in June, or whether, you know, whether they release a blog or something like we had the other day with the, I forgot what it's called, spinach. It is just a bit of a guess, isn't it, really? Just as long as you can turn it all off. Well, if you think about it, and this is where I'd like to try and apply a little bit of logic. We got stones, didn't we, in 22? You can turn those on and off. Yes, they might appear for the first time you work in a field, but if you own the field from, you know, from the get-go, then they're not there, and they don't reappear afterwards. So you can turn stuff off. So I would like to think that anything new they bring in would be the same, I think. But who was talking about it? Mr. Farquhar, that was it. It was on a, who took commented on a video, and yeah, he made the point that you've got your hardcore gamers that want every setting on all the time, you know, from however they're playing, versus people that just want to come on and drive a tractor around a field for half an hour after a, you know, rubbish day at work or whatever. They just want to come on and play. So they're not going to alienate those people, I don't think. So that's my thought on that bit. I think your guys are right. I think, yeah, so this was talked about, wasn't it? And I think there's a lot of... I think that it's been hinted at quite heavily, hasn't it, that feature? Now, whether or not it's like the, you know, the boat or the piano, was it a piano in Sri Lanka? Where you deliver the materials to, or like the roller coaster. Maybe it's like the roller coaster where you deliver materials to it over time and build it up in stages. Maybe that's something. Again, it's just speculation, isn't it? But my logic would be that you'll need an amount of timber, or, you know, that sort of thing, for it to build, and whether it does it in visual stages or stages of, right, you know, you need the wood, you need the stone for the foundation, you know, that sort of thing. But I do think that they will be a thing. Yeah, that's what I think, Sab, that's where I got it from. Yeah, was listening what he was saying about it. So, you know, things like that probably aren't going to be a million miles away. Let's be sensible for a change and line ourselves up off of this side, roughly. Not going to be perfect, but it'll do. Cement factory on the American map. Yeah, see, isn't that meant to be the one that you can actually... I think there's one where you can rebuild it. Is that the one there as well, I think? What am I doing here? What, where are we? There we go. No. Why would I want to be going at that? I suppose that could work. That'll do. I think, you know, there's a... I wasn't paying attention properly. I'm sure, listening to, I think it was a Farmer Cop video, or part of a stream, and they were saying that I'm sure there's one where you have to sort of almost rebuild it. I like the not knowing, you know. I like the having to guess and sort of work out, are we going to get that or are we really not? Do you know? Because it's all new, isn't it? It's all new. You know, you don't want to know everything right away. Because what's the point? Where's the build-up and the intrigue and the surprise from it? But yeah, I don't know. Not long left to wait. That's for certain. Yeah, we would just be skimming that bit, wouldn't we? Right, I think what we're going to do is head down this end. Just cheating everything to build it. I didn't buy that expansion. I have never played on Silver or used any of the login kit or anything like that. It was only because that was year 1, wasn't it? Only the year 2 season pass I bought in the end. Having seen it and watched it, it's like, nah. No, thank you. Yeah, but I'll definitely. I think I'm gonna get the. Get it all this time. Even if not just to support Disturbed until I get my own code. I'm joking, but yeah, no, he's not far off getting whichever level it is. So any copies that I buy, I'll be using his code, and you should all as well. Code Disturbed. But yeah. Now, the more you think about things, like we were saying about turning stuff off, it's like, yeah, well, you can turn stones off. So why wouldn't they make every other feature that you could potentially do, you know, controllable? Roller coaster then links into the logic of a very similar system for building your own barn. Does kind of work. It does have some logic behind it. That's quite good. There we go. Getting up the old steering wheel. Oh dear. Got a glimpse of the stream replay and I was like, I've not put the mower down. I was like, yeah, I have. Silly boy. I see myself on about 2 different apps at the minute. It's rather disconcerting. No comments, thank you. Yeah, Pete, but how many sheds do you want? You know, with the boats, that the boat just kept on doing, didn't it? Same with the piano. But if you're building the shed, that's a one-time job, isn't it? And it's the building up of that it's what people will want to do, isn't it? You know, like building your farm up, like to take the survival. You know, take Sabakiwi's I thought it's what's it called? New World Order. You know, you take that and where you're building up from scratch, so you do your forestry, you can start to build your own shed and stuff, and it does add to the storyline and the immersion of stuff, which is, yeah. Christopher, hello. How are you, mate? Thank you for popping in. You've got 6 on the farm. Well, you can build 6 then. You just have to save up a lot of wood. Oh dear. It's definitely. Excuse me. We're definitely going to come round this with a windrower before we do the baling, I think. I'm not sure. I reckon we'll do this one for silage. And then we'll do the other one for hay, I think, is my plan. Where is the time going? We've only been going for an hour and a half. Wowzers. Well, here's the thought then. Sorry. No, sorry. Here's a thought. Rather than, because you've not had to outlay any cash for the shed, what if when you took it down you ended back up with the sort of leftover materials, so you could simulate dismantling the shed and moving it and then re-erecting it somewhere else. There's the thought. Piece of time. How very accurate. What I reckon we're gonna do is take care, Sam. Thank you for popping in, mate. Take care. I wonder whether we windrower is 6.5 meters. Mower is 3.5. We'll keep going as we are, I think, for now. I'm the tree. I was thinking whether we could be windrowing as we go, but we're not quite far enough ahead. Look at that scenery. Hey, look at that. Ah. The balloon's been up for a fair old while. Love it. I really do. Be very interesting to see the next step up for FS in FS25, not for FS. But looks like you could use some helpers. Well, the plan, I think. So I'm not sure when you dropped in, Marnix. So I'm very lucky now to be partnered with G Portal. So I am going to be setting up a community server. So what we might do, I'm just trying to think and not do too much, because it's all good fun in the planning and then it's just time to do it. So maybe what we do is, let me think, keep this as just me, because then I can just pick this up whenever, and that's quite cool. Maybe we try to schedule more of a community stream, you know, like Argsy does and a few others do and stuff like that. Maybe we try and do that. I think that could be quite good fun, methinks, because then it keeps a level of not segregation, because we don't want that. It keeps things separate. I haven't got to, you know, plan things for people to do on here. We can just jump on and yeah, play on a map yet to be decided. Could be a lot of fun. I'm quite liking that. I am going to get round to doing that. Gonna say this week. Gonna set myself a target, getting it done this week. Get the server set up, work out how it's gonna run, and all that good stuff. Let's be careful here of the pond. FSB, are you still here? That just, I know it's not flowing, but it is shimmering. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Right. Back to the tractor. Just fill it in. Pete, can't destroy the habitat for the frogs. Oh no, my water has nearly all gone. Hint, hint. Let's see if somebody's listening, shall we? I'm not filling in the pond, Pete. I'm not going to do it. It's too beautiful. Two balloons. There's two balloons. Two soups. Right. Let's get that lifted up. This tractor is fantastic for mowing. Loving it. How are we doing for light? Just don't cut the tree at the far end of the cow shed. Oh, I heard. Isn't that? He's fit. FSB fixed that now, hasn't he? The Sacred Oaks, it should be called. It was one of the oak trees, wasn't it, that was causing the problem. It's bizarre how things like that can happen. Very, very odd. Tree had clearly taken umbrage to being cut down. Da, 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 da. I'm actually surprised at how much we are getting done in a couple of hours. It really is rather, it's pleasing. You know, I don't want to just sit and, right, I did half the field, to be fair, before we started the stream, but I didn't spend that long on it, you know, like, so that's it's quite nice to be making a reasonable level of progress. But this is going to be some fails. I was cutting off a branch and 3 trees got cut in one go. Jumped up in mid-air. Oh, I had that on. It was one of the Calmston episodes, and I'm sure I was recording. Might have been one of the clips. So I cut the tree, and it just went, exploded, and just yeeted itself across onto the road. Me using down with the kids. Gimme. Right. So, because the FSB will confirm / time the trees fall back. Well, there was something about on here on the early release where if you cut some of the oak trees down, killed the game, and I just thought it to be oak trees on the oaks causing the problem. That's brilliant. Not brilliant in the sense that it was causing a problem, but just the fact that, you know, it was sort of, like you say, kind of fighting back. We will not be cut down. Right. Last one of this part of this land, and then just that chunk there to do. I mean, it might be, depending on how many cows we actually get. It might be in future that we could just split this and do half hay and half silage, and plough up the grass field over here for something else, maybe. Maybe. I forgot. Got cruise controls on them. We nearly went for lion. There we go. Just requesting a drink because I've run out and my throat's going. 1 second. Sorry about that. Nobody needs to hear me coughing. Missed a bit. Darn it. I'm loving this save. It's cracking. The different kit is brilliant. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Sorted. That's better. Nice poor Copper. I'd like Copperberg. I just after just get it from Costco. I got so went off it. I don't know whether that's just taste, but I do like Copperberg. Got had a Corona again lately. Liking my beer. Hashtag cider. No, I don't know why I keep saying hashtag. I know. I need to. That's one thing I do want to sort is to try and do some of the bot command things. Baby steps. Baby steps. But because this one was just sort of a day before notice, I'm just going to do the normal stream. I'm not going to do the vertical. But that did surprisingly well. That did surprisingly well for views, so I will do that again. I think I know how now to do it, so it all works out on time. But we're gonna have we were on a different width before. That's why. Strawberry and lime. Oh, what's the one I was having? Was it mixed? Is there a mixed berries one? I think there's mixed berries I was having or something like that. Yeah, Pete, stuff like that. So you can put the old commands in like that and look for Discord and reference link to Gport, all that stuff that's coming now needs to be more professional. Me, professional. Huh. Who'd have thought it? Mixed fruit, that's the one. Don't think we need the VCA for this one, do we? Yeah, quite like the. I do like a cider. Excuse me. Can't remember. Can't remember the last time I had it. It was a while back, I think. Then I swapped and changed. You remembered one, the banana splits? What? Oh, are you on about TV programs again? So what? Tonight's most random comment award goes to Pedro. Right, let's get that bit we missed there first. No. There we go. The light is starting to go, so I'm just going to knock it down to 1 times. I've only got about probably what's the time out? Oh, because we start early. 20 minutes left. 20 minutes left of the stream. Pixie and Dixie. No idea. Well before my time, mate, now. Oh, trying to slow the speed down on the dial. There we go. Right, lower down. That's better. Sorted. So what were Pixie and Dixie then? Were they actually the banana splits? Remember Bananas in Pyjamas? B1 and B2. Were they with Jinx the cat? It's the weekly, well, not quite weekly, trip down memory lane. Love it. Very good. Right, let's cut another land open, shall we? Okay. This field is just vast. This is like grown Big M territory, this is. Oh, have you still got your hat, Pete? Did you get a hat? From Crone. The pollen is so high today. It is driving me scatty. It's on Discord. I'll have to have a look. There we go. Go on, man. Up you go. Sorry, I'm reading back up the chat. Oh, yeah. Well, genuinely, the past few days I've been fine, and then the eyes have gone now. I've got. The thing is, it's that warm that you can't not sit, you know, with that windows open. So I'm sat in the sort of back bedroom. That's the bedroom. With the windows open, and it's like, oh, that's not so bad if you're not, you know, sharing your mush. But when you sat there rubbing your eyes, and at least I'm not snotty. Ah dear. But yeah, it's been weird one this year. It's been a strange type of hay fever. More rain. We do need more rain. We need more rain. Now, farmers might disagree if they're trying to get crops in, but yeah. Du, du, du. Lovely. See all the kit lined up that needs to be washed and put away. Pete, oh, it used to be really bad as a youngster, and then I thought I'd sort of grown out of it really. Hit the odd antihistamine every now and again, but this year has absolutely been atrocious for not even like eyes and nose and stuff, but more like just it getting like on your chest, off it, and oh, it's pants. We're getting through this slowly but surely. I'm not looking forward to that bit. Depending on how we go, it might take us 13 odd minutes to finish this side. It shouldn't do. It is the turns that are killing us though. Oh, smack the mic. Don't drop it, just smack it. Blame the chemtrails. I don't know. I haven't heard the two linked, but I don't know. It's, like I say, this year has been a very, very strange year for pollen. When you think it's going to be high, I'm absolutely fine. Like, and then it's on the sort of not so warm days that I don't know whether it's the wind blowing it about. Oh, I don't know. I've missed a bit. Do know that. There we go. Perfect. Gotta love a bit of VCA, even on an old tractor like this. What I am tempted to do is we've got a fair amount of time to do that. Grass. Let's do one thing first. Check the weather. We are going to advance through to the morning because it's too dark. It's too dark for you to see. There we go. Just like that. That's morning. Lovely. Cracking job, that. It's given, we've got plenty to be doing, that's for sure. We do need to sort a baler. Need to think about that really, because we're using maize plus. We don't want huge bales. So we will have to have a look at what is available. But I do want to get a Heston one for when we do straw. So I'm thinking lease potentially. No, let's think about this. We're going to need it for silage and hay. Right, we're going to buy one. We're going to buy one for silage and hay. and then we'll lease one when it comes time to harvest the barley, because we've only got one field, so it can't take, or it shouldn't take too long to do it. That's my hope. Right, last land, and then we are gonna call it a day, I think. Get this done. Finish one job, and then we know where we're starting from next time. I think it's a good plan. It's nice just to come on and actually chat to people. I thought, you know, I didn't think I'd quite like streaming. I think you get into it. It's weird. It's all right making a video and talking to yourself because you're conveying a specific message, and you know it's probably ends up being what, half an hour, let's say. When you think you've got to sit and you've got to talk for 2 hours, it's like, it's daunting, I suppose. But and you think, oh, nobody's gonna turn up, you know. But I'm getting into it. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting there. Trying to improve as we go, and you know, step by step, we'll get there. But yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. We're not done yet. I know I'm doing my ending, but we're going to finish up this task. But yes, do appreciate everybody giving up their valuable time to sit and listen to me. Look, absolute rubbish. Which I suppose is no different to weekly videos. Oh, talking of weekly videos, there will be no travelling contracts this week. I do have a map in mind. It's not Buckland Peak because there's stuff on there that probably shouldn't be on there. We'll talk about it on Discord. And I've run out of time. So I've got a map. It's in the folder ready to go. And yeah, it's just getting around to it to do it. But there will be Saxed Up, there will be Armour Friday. I managed to get those done. So yeah. As you send the bill. If you could send it to billing, that's BILLING at you'renotgettingpaid.com. It's actually not taking as long as I thought this middle bit. It looked bigger. Come on. Off we go. This is actually so it's picking up a 4-meter working width for this. This is just 3.5. Not complaining. Interesting, though. Interesting. Well, I am rather impressed with how the connection's been this evening. No drop frames. We got... Press the right button to drive. There we go. Kilobytes hovering. Excellent connection on YouTube. Not too bad, is it? Oh, I think 2 hours is probably my sitting maximum as well, even in my bariatric chair, as it gets called. Nearly done, and then everybody can clear off and do something for... I don't mean clear off in a horrible way at all. What we got? 2 passes left. That is going to be pretty good for timing, really. Almost like it was planned. It wasn't at all. Church in the background. One thing I do miss about not having precision farming on is the yield map. I really like to know, is it any good or not? But never mind. I think that's going to end up being 2 passes, you know, just the way it looks. We will see. I am mistaken. Blimey. Really didn't think that was going to all cut in one. We've got some work to do in here. Wow. Yeah. I do think we'll bail it though. I think. Yeah. Bail it. Oh, now see, now I've sowed the seed in my head and I don't know what to do. Is it worth getting a forage wagon? Then you've got to bucket it out. No, we'll bail. We're bailing. We are bailing it, people. Not today, though. Not today. Right, we will leave that on the mower and need to work out which one was the windrower or which one was the tedder. Can't remember. Which one is the windrower? GVS6U. GVS6U. Right. Okay. If it starts to ted it, we'll get the other one. We are going to leave it there, though. So, let me go back to this one and say thank you all very, very much. I hope you have enjoyed the stream and listening to me drivel on for a few hours. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the day, and I hope you have a great week. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.